your boy is here. Probably just going to be a quick little one today as I stroll for my after work walk. Man, this economy, man, is just so messed up at the moment. Especially in the UK, people just out here losing jobs left, right and centre. It's like, what's going on in the world, man? The rich get rich, the poor get poorer. Systems, they were never created to benefit the working class. You know, I see more people or more youngsters, they can't even move out of their places now, you know, because the price of everything's just going up. The price of rent, food, petrol, you know, they're always trying to sting us. Any time they can, they just want to sting us for everything. Every penny, they just want to just squeeze out of us, man. It's a crazy world, man, that we live in. Proper crazy world. Go down one of these roads. Let's go down one of these roads. So everything's just getting crazy again, isn't it? There's always some kind of like stir up of some type of hatred or something against people. You know, it's never ending. It's a never ending vicious cycle. That continues. All people want to do is just live. But the system doesn't allow that. The system allows just for people just to hate each other. Create hatred amongst people all the time. Stereotypes. It's crazy, this world. It's really crazy. But hey ho, in this crazy world, you just got to be positive, man. You have to live your own life. You have to do what you got to do. You know, you have to make your own happiness, man. You have to look out that window in the morning, or even when it's grey, and you've got to say to yourself, you know what, I'm going to have a good day, you know? When all others are like looking at you, giving you funny looks and, you know, giving all of that, you just got to be positive, man. You just got to be positive because someone out there is suffering, man. You know, I deal with so many people. Big up to Goofy Monk does stuff. I speak to people with a lot less issues, you know, going on in their life, a lot more issues going on in their life than mine. And it's sad. It's really sad. And it's hard to get people out of a mental state. I've seen it with my own family, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've seen it with myself. You know, people can get into a state where they just feel that they can't get out of it. There's no one to turn to, especially with us men, you know. Yes, big man, how you doing? You right?
Cool, man.
Yeah, man. We're always like, as men, saying, oh, well, I'm here to talk if you want to talk, but that call never comes, man. Or that person doesn't want to make that call because they don't want to be a burden on someone else's life. And that's the sad reality. I'm not trying to be philosophical or harsh judgment, or, you know, it's just experience of life. You know, I probably go through quite a few things, a lot, quite a few things maybe, but what I tend to do now, because when you get older, I think as you get older, and this might be different for other people, as you get older, you tend to like, I don't know, do you deal with problems a little bit easier as you get older, or do you just don't give a toss and you just get on with it? I don't know. I suppose it depends on the severity of the issue, the severity of the problems. You know, I suppose you can have money problems, yeah, but you have to learn how to manage those problems. You have to learn how to manage money, yeah? And one thing we weren't taught, not in my day and age in school, we weren't taught about that. Not at school, we weren't taught how to manage our money. What business looks like. Obviously you've got college and everything after that you can go, but imagine if from a young age at school, you're taught about business studies, you're taught about how to manage your money, how to save money. Even the other day, I was in the bank here, and I was thinking to myself, even if you've got like 5-10 grand in the bank now, yeah, what they tend to do now, it's a lovely day by the way, yeah, the sun's out and everything, so I'm just talking. It's a lovely day today. But even if with the bank now, when I go in and I ask to take out some money, like the accountant the cash, whatever their name is, they'll ask me, what are you using that for? To myself, is it any of your business? I think to myself, why are you asking me? But the other side of me, you want to know? I'll tell you what I'm getting it out for. Yeah? I'll tell you. I just think to myself, you're a bit nosy, aren't you? You know, okay, yeah, I'm taking it out. I'm going to buy a big shipment of cocaine. Yeah? Is that what you wanted to know? I should drop that on a Saki one and see what they say and see what kind of expression they have in their face. Also as well, and I know this is a bit morbid to talk about this, but I would have found out that if you have like over a certain amount in your account, if you have over a certain amount in your account, say you have over like 4 or 5 grand in your account and you die, the person who needs to take over your account, it's not an easy process to get that money out, you know? It's not an easy process. So guys, you need to look after yourselves, man, and remember, when that day comes, you need to be able to, you know what, especially if you've got family and children and stuff like that, yeah, don't let the government take your money, man. 100%, don't let them take your money. because that's what they want to do. They want to take all your assets. They want to take your homes. They want to take everything. Why do you think everything's just so extortionate now? Because they want you to rely on them constantly. Do you know the amount of people, and I can't say where I work, but do you know the amount of people that I work with, yeah, that are dependent on the system? They're really dependent on the system. And they don't see any way of getting out of that rut, because jobs now these days, they've become so like going for job interviews and certain jobs, yeah, I'm not saying every job, certain jobs, it's become so, and do you know what, if you're top of the top, you've got the best of the best, then do you know what, this doesn't apply to you. This doesn't apply to you, because certain people can walk in and out of jobs just like that. So this doesn't apply to you. But for certain other people that maybe want to change of job, maybe they've been made redundant and, you know, they've got a mortgage to pay, you know, children to look after, your wife and kids and all that. Say they've been in the job for like, I don't know, 15, 20 years. They're only used to that job. And then, you know, they get released. It's mad crazy, yeah? How you have to retrain yourself, you know, to get that type of job. And life is a cycle, by the way, yeah? Never think that you won't ever be replaced, because you will be replaced, yeah? Work will replace you. So it's really good to have skills, you know, to build up skills, especially with IT as well, you know, learn how to use a computer, you know, maybe learn how to work with like a website, learn how to, you know, be able to sell products, you know, have a craft, because that's the way life is going these days. You've got to have a little backup. You've got to have a little backup in life, yeah, because life ain't easy. Life isn't easy these days. They want to tax us for everything these days, everything and everything. I thought that was my daughter though, isn't it? I'm going to say hello to my brother. I'm just going to say hello to him. Good afternoon, sir. You finished?
Okay. How are you?
I'm good, you know. Just saying hello.
Oh, thank you, my friend.
I'm just going to Ealing. I fancy getting maybe a coffee or something. I'm going to go and see the missus and we'll probably walk home together.
Oh, I see.
How are you, though? It's warm in here. What have you put on? You put on the heater. It's really warm in here.
Yeah, because of the sun is there.
It's very nice though.
No, sorry, I did put the heater.
Yeah.
Because my glue is so expensive, it doesn't dry.
Ah.
So later I have to put it to dry, you know.
So this is my guy, because I do YouTube. No, carry on.
No, Bishi.
I do YouTube.
Yeah.
And I just thought I'd just come in and just say hello quickly.
Oh, no, sorry, I told you so. No, because I got some customers actually, you know.
Yeah.
Open until 5, you know, so they're coming out, but I start about 12 tomorrow, you know, so they come all, you know, so I don't want to start
nice.
when they come in. You know? They give me good time, you know, so I just do the
So what do you, so you actually do shoe repairs, yeah? Sole repairs?
Mostly the light work like heels and things like that. Nothing big thing, you know.
Yeah.
I used to send it away by instead of compressor, you know.
Yeah.
I had a workshop and I used to send it to my friend Steve in the Greenfield.
Yeah. You used to cut keys as well, isn't it?
Yeah. But what happened, you know, he shut his business. This type of business are dying trade.
Why?
40-50%, you know, everything is throw them away the shoes. Number 2, the customers are most of my customers are working home. 50%. Well, yeah, they don't wear shoes when you're working home.
But you know what's happened a lot now, and I know what I see in a lot of now. People are restoring like stuff.
Oh, yeah. When
really
talking,
expensive
when you're
stuff.
talking the vintage stuff, you know, restoring.
Yeah.
There are places actually just open actually on the website.
Yeah.
They restore the shoes and.
Yeah.
Coming to business like this, the business set is.
Serious.
Yeah, you know, like.
You don't see many of these on the corner anywhere no more.
Imagine to somebody wants to start up the business. Like only the thing is that you're talking about retail value 6,800 business rest of the year. Yeah, they give you some kind of a relief, a little bit.
Yeah.
But the thing is that imagine you paying that on top of you have to pay the rent and
the rates and everything. Oh.
What happened? The business like this is good for the coffee shop or food
Yes,
shop.
yes.
Get a glass of coffee, go home.
Yes.
And coffee costs less.
Yeah.
It's cheaper to run the coffee shop than.
So would you not think of changing to the coffee
because
shop?
I have a kind of a agreement with the lease, with the main landlord, not the.
Okay.
We have what they do subletting.
Yes, yeah.
50 years or
Yes.
the lease is not finished yet, few years to go. 45 years to go, 6-7 years to go. But
How many years you been here?
45.
45.
45 years I am here. And before that my brother was here 10 years or something.
I was here as well.
Yeah, 10 years. Just recently. I'm not then before I started.
Does your brother look like you? Does your brother look like you, yeah? Okay.
He's retired.
Okay.
So it's, I'm just here like 25 years and
Amazing.
I'm not, I used to be very busy. But as I said, everybody's working now. So I don't give up the place and I get some money.
Yeah. Because Waitrose own a lot of this building, don't they? Waitrose, they own this building.
Well, the only on these Waitrose,
Yeah.
used to be all Waitrose here.
Yeah.
They did this 6-7 years ago, the flags.
Yeah.
They but they started 70 years ago, they built it for 15 years, 2 years took them.
Yeah.
So they sell them to all these long lease 999.
Yeah.
But the only ground rent you have to pay to the Waitrose. But mostly they sold it to like a 999 years lease. But they too have to pay the service charge, fucking high. Yeah.
Their service charges.
Yeah. It took maybe 4,000 pounds a year or something. Yeah. When it started, it was cheap. Because of the inflation.
That's crazy. Didn't there used to be a shop next to you as well? No shop used to be next.
No, it was here.
It was there.
Yeah. But this was a Majestic here. Majestic wine bar.
Oh yeah. They're gone now.
They bought them. The developer bought them. They bought them maybe 3 years ago, but they were rejected, to bring them.
Yeah.
Because of the landlord, they don't want to buy them out. So this last year they gave us the permission to build them. So I'm happy actually. I'm not complaining. I'm semi-retired, so like.
You're chilling now. You're alright now.
I'm just passing my time, So
Yeah.
I don't want to give up.
Well, do you know what? You're inspiration because obviously I'm close to like 50 next year, and you're an inspiration. You're still going.
I'm 70 years old.
Wow.
So I'm still going.
See, you're still
this
going.
This is my pension,
Yes.
I got a pension 6 years ago, but that's not big enough.
Yeah.
So this whatever I like for the holiday.
Yeah. And it keeps you active as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Definitely. my boss.
I was watching the Arsenal yesterday.
Don't even start about Arsenal.
No. Why the? I mean, my wife was watching as well.
Yeah.
My son was watching.
Yeah.
And the other son is still in what's his name? In south.
Yeah.
No, south. Where is he going? He's gone. My mind is
Thailand.
No,
Dubai.
Goa.
Goa. Yeah.
We was watching that.
Yeah.
You know what? I know they were passing the time.
Yeah.
And what happened? They were forcing them. What's the guy? They were just messing around.
Saliba and
Saliba
and Odegaard.
Odegaard, yeah. What they should have done, my wife, why they doing it near their side? Why they doing that? And the guy came. Yeah. He just substituted the other guy. He's a tough guy. Big. Good guy actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't mess around like that. It's
and you give away 2 points.
I know. It's just.
You can't understand why they get paid. They get paid so much money.
Oh, so much money. But why are you messing around? Just kick the ball or just go there.
People, you heard it from the man. You heard it from the main man.
Well,
yeah.
I watched it until end, but I thought it was a quite good game actually.
Yeah.
But everything spoiled.
Good goals as well.
Only few minutes.
Yeah.
Only few minutes to go and they spoiled it.
Do you know what? I don't even want to. I hate talking about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Listen, boss. I'll see you soon. Yeah.
You look after yourself.
You take care of yourself. Bye bye. Yeah, people, man. That's how we do. Communities. We talk to each other. That's what life is about, isn't it? Talking to each other and stuff like that, man. No hate. I'm just gonna see if these men can change a bowl for me. One sec, people. Big up Godfrey, man. This is what these men are saying. Yes, big man. How are you?
How you doing? I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good, man. Give me a nudge, man. You good?
Okay.
Question: can you change the main beam or the main front bulb? Yeah, of the car. Yeah. Do I have to book it in, or should I just bring it in?
What car is it?
It's a Honda Civic.
I can. We can change it. Yeah. Just bring it in tomorrow sometime.
Tomorrow, what time? What time you not close?
5:30.
5:30. All right, I'll bring it in tomorrow then. Yeah?
See you tomorrow.
If I don't come tomorrow, it's gonna be Monday. Yeah.
That's fine.
You take care, my boss. Take care. Cheers. Bye bye. Yes, people. Big up to Godfrey, man. Hope everyone. Hope you're well, man. The sun's out, man. Look, the sun shines out, people. Look at that. Look at that. The sun shines out. That's what we like, innit? Makes you happy when the sun's out. Gets them endorphins going, you know? Even boss man in the shop, in the key shop, was just going on about the game and how frustrated he was, you know? And it's hard to explain, it's hard to understand what's going on through these players' minds. Are they scared to boot the ball up the pitch or something? What is it? Is it like, if I kick it out, is the manager gonna have a go at me? I think Saliba in that moment, I'm gonna be fair to him, man. I think he was tight, man. You know, because although these guys get paid a lot of money, man, they put their bodies through craziness. And that game was non-stop yesterday. That game was full intense. A lot was going on in that game. Then when you bring on Mateta, yeah, who's fresh, you know, big guy, big dude, yeah. You know, you've got whoever was pressuring Saliba, because Saliba didn't know where to pass it to because he had already been pressed. And I think, was it Timber was on the right? I think he tried to make a angle for himself for the pass, but whoever attacked had like pressed so quickly to Saliba that he didn't know what to do. And so that's when he went to square it to Odegaard. And then obviously Odegaard, like a pack of cards, do you know what I mean? Just that guy, man, if you went like that to Odegaard, the man's probably just like gonna just fall over. I'm telling you, that brother needs to go on some weights. He needs to go on some weights over over pre-season, man. There's a lot of question marks, man. There's a lot of people divided over Odegaard this season, man. Is he just having a bad season? And that's it? You think he'll be back next season? Has he been carrying an injury that we're not aware of? I've got to take the emotions out of everything and start thinking, because was that just a purple patch that season where he performed? But Odegaard has performed in the past. And too many questions, man. Too many questions. Not enough answers, you know? You know, you've got players like Ethan. There's not too many questions about this guy because we've seen some of the answers. We've seen what he can do. We've seen that some games he hasn't been great. We've seen this. But we know what talent he's got, you know? You know, that cut in and that shoot on sight. We know what he can do. And also, Timber. Class right back, yeah? Class defender, yeah? Injuries. Injured out for literally the whole season. Came back though. And he's looking like a worldie right now. I can't remember the last person or the last player that's absolutely embarrassed him. Yeah, on that side. I can't remember who. Yes, we've got a test against PSG. Dembele, Kvaratskhelia, however you say his name. Massive test. But with players like that, you're confident that they're going to perform. And that's how I feel. I'm confident. Make sure you slap the lights, people, man. I know you're loving these little walks with me, man. Little something different, isn't it? Not the same old, stressed out over a game. You know, hopefully we get some good weather now over the next few days, so I can top up my tan. I so want to go away again. I'd love to go somewhere like Amsterdam, just to plot there for a couple of days. I don't smoke, so it wouldn't be one of those ones, but I do like the city. I do love the city. Very nice city, multicultural, you know, pretty city, you know. Amsterdam, who knows? Just get out, innit? Just get out and about. Life is for living.
It's just about like running into food.
Always say thank you, man, to people when they let you cross the road in their cars, man. Just good manners, isn't it? These are just good manners. What do you think of this building here? Great architecture. Lovely building. Look at that.
Every step is like this.
Great building over there. Oh, it's warm. It's warm now. I wonder, who's playing tonight? I don't even know who's playing tonight. I've got loads of work to do anyway, man. I've got to get on my assignments and stuff. It's busy, busy, busy. See? Walking down the road, chilled out, happy. That's how we do, innit? Sunshine makes so much of a difference at times. What's that little bit of sunshine, man? Picks you up. Look at that. Here comes the wife calling. Anyway, people, yeah, I'm gonna lock off now. Have a great rest of the day. And just have positive thoughts, people. Peace, and we out.